Hi, I am Benton, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of my CLI Data Gems project. Here I have created an application to get real-time uh, train information for trains in the BART system. BART is the subway system of the San Francisco Bay Area. There are about 45 stations in the BART system, and BART has a feature which provides riders estimated arrival times of inbound trains. So let's go to one of the stations and let me show you some of the how they're displaying this data. So, for example, this page shows you the real-time arrival information of trains running through the West Oakland BART station. As you can see, it lists out all the different lines and then indicates the next 3 trains for each of those lines and when they're expected to arrive, as well as how many cars are in each of those particular trains. A lot of different data. Also challenges that all the lines are different. Some stations only have 2 lines, some only have 1. So when designing this program, I had to account for a different amount of lines that each station would have. Okay, so I've created an app that takes the information from the web and then puts it on the command line. So let me show you a demonstration of the app. So we're going to execute the app by typing Ruby bin RT BART. RT standing real time. Okay. Okay. And then it greets the user with a title for the application to describe what this program is. Displays the current time, and it immediately asks the user to input a departure station code. This departure station code, it will be the code for the station that the user wishes to depart from or get information about the train arrival status information. But how does the user know what code to enter? Well, here they have the option of bringing up the list of stations and their code. So all I have to do is type the word list, and then as you see, it brings up the list of all the stations here, and then right to its right, they have the 4-letter code. Okay, and all they have to do is type in one of them, and it brings up the station information. So let's pick a station that's fairly busy. It's rush hour in San Francisco. So let's put, let's say, San Francisco Montgomery Street Station, which is in the center of the financial district. Let's put in the code for that is MONT, and it brings up all the information, all the lines, and all the incoming trains from all those lines. There are some trains that are coming within the next minute. Well, I mean, for example, this one that's going to Richmond is going to come in the next minute. There's one that are going to come in the next couple minutes, and then it also provides the associated number of cars with that particular train. So it's going to be a quite busy afternoon here at Montgomery Street BART station. Below it, I've also provided the user station advisory information, which is also available at the BART website. They usually and hopefully we want no delays, but sometimes there are medical emergencies, and they'll display that information here if there is one. Also, I put in information about how many trains are running at this particular time. BART also provides that information, and I've put that data here so you know if they're running at capacity, or if this number is low. You may have second thoughts about whether you want to take BART that afternoon or that day. Also, below that, I've provided a link to where a rider can get this information from the BART website. And then, if the user or rider wants to check another station, they can do so through this prompt. But before I show you that, if a user wants to get information about this particular station, about the Montgomery Street BART station, they can type the word "I," and the application will pull a summary about this particular station from BART. And they can read about all its facilities and the layout of its platforms and connecting transit. So that's available to the user. But what if a user wants to check on another station and check on their the real-time status and see if there is another station nearby that may even have better, that have times where they have more time to catch that train. So, for example, let's say they wanted to catch they missed their train at Montgomery, but they may be able to run over to Powell. So we'll put Powell. Actually, we'll have to do yes, checking our station first. So we want to say, example, we want to look at Powell, which is POWL, and then it provides that information as well. One thing you may have noticed is that I've also provided the user recent searches, so they can keep a running tab of what they've looked for in this particular session. Again, it seems like the number of trains in the system has upped by a couple trains since our last check. And then if we want to get information about this particular station, we can type I, and here it again provides information about this particular BART station. And then let's say if I want to check one more time, let's put yes. Let's say I want to see how the West Oakland BART station is doing. So put WOAK, and it provides that information about its train departures. And if I put if I want to get more information about it, I can get more information about it here. Okay, and then let's say I'm done checking BART stations for the session. Okay, I will type in N for no, and it will provide me a summary of my search history, and then provide a brief message to hint to the user that the session is over. So that is my command line data gems project. It's an application to allow users to get real-time departure information from their favorite BART station. Thanks.